You are watching a master at work.
What's going on, card family? Back at you with another video. Got some sweet Marvins to show you. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So we'll start off. These are all 2007 cards. Got some beauties in here. We have a 2007 NFL Artifacts red variation out of 99. Beautiful looking card. Then I also have out of 88, we have the gold variation, which is beautiful. His jersey number is 88. And just look at that gold shine. So really nice to pair these up. Sweet. Then we'll get into the Donruss Elites. We have out of 1,000, we have the gold zoning commissions. Got some beautiful shine on these. Then out of 200, to go along with it, we have the red variation. Nice to pair these up. Great looking cards. Then we'll get into the elite teams. So out of 800, we have the black variation. So you got Joseph Adai, Marvin Harrison, and Peyton Manning. And to go along with it, we have out of 400, we have the red variation. And again, just look at the colored shine. Love these old school Donruss Elites. Then finally, we have the Donruss Elite Targets. So we have out of 1,000, we have the gold variation. Beautiful card. And to go along with it, out of 400, we have the beautiful black. And just look at how blinding these cards are. Gorgeous. Can't get enough of these. Then we'll get into the rookies and stars. We have a yellow variation out of 349. Then we have the silver out of 249. And then last but not least, out of 99, had to put this baby in a one touch. Check this baby out. Boom! We got the beautiful silver hollow. And man, just look at these. Beautiful cards. So these are the regular rookies and stars. Then you have the longevity variations, which looks pretty much the same. And I'll show you what I mean. So we have a base longevity. The only difference is it says longevity. So we got that. Then we have out of 249, we have a red variation. And then last but not least, out of 149, we have a blue variation. And just look at these. Love this Colts blue right here. Got the nice jersey match. Awesome to pair these up. Then we'll get into the element variations. So we have out of 349, we have the yellow elements. And if you look closely, you can see the snow in the background. And that's the elements. Out of 199, we have the silver. Then we have the longevity elements. This one is the base. And then last but not least, this one is a beauty. Out of 199, we have the red variation. And look at that shine. And check this out. You can really see the snow in this one. But just love that slickness. Awesome to pair these up. Then we have an error card. Classics. On the back it says Marvin Harrison. And then on the front you got an image of Marvin, but you have the Chad Pennington name. So really cool little pickup. Love collecting stuff like this. Either miscut cards or misnamed cards. Love stuff like this. Then we'll get into the threads. We'll start off, we have the red variation. And this is the paper stock. Then out of 350, we have the blue variation. Then out of 200, we have the green variation. And then last but not least, out of 250, we have a shiny variation. And check out that beautiful shine. Sweet. Then we'll get into the Gridiron Gear performers. So we have the base. I have a lot of number cards. Then out of 500, we have the gold. Then out of 250, we have the silver hollow. And then last but not least, out of 100, we have the gold hollow. Then we have a couple more Gridiron Gears. We have the base, super clean card. Then out of 200, we have the gold variation. Then out of 250, we have the glossy X variation. Got the X in the corner. And then last but not least, out of 250, we have the slick O variation. Awesome to pair these up. Then we have some playoff absolutes. We have the base. Then we have the shiny absolute. Then we have the absolute spectrums. So out of 250, we have a blue variation. Then to go along with that, out of 100, we have the silver variation. Love how clean those cards look. Then out of 100, we have Canton Absolutes, Hall of Fame, which he is a member. Then we have, out of 659, we have a Leaf Limited. Got that nice slickness to it. Then we'll get into the Bowmans. We have a gold Bowman. And she has some thickness to her. We love the thickies. Then to go along with that, we have the Bowman Chrome. And then of course, we have the Bowman Refractor. And look at that shine. Got the colors coming through. Just some beautiful cards. Classics. Then out of 1,000, we have the Classics Monday Night Heroes. This one is the bronze variation. And to go along with that, we have out of 250, we have the silver. Very nice. Then we have another Classics out of 1,000. This one is the Timeless Triplets. So you got Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, and Peyton Manning. This one is the bronze variation. Then we have a couple Leaf Certifieds. So we got a Leaf Certified Materials. Nice glossy gloss. Then out of 500 to go along with it, we have the Gold Team. Again, beautiful gloss. Love the look of these cards. Then we have a 2007 Upper Deck Trilogy. Then we'll get into the tops. I have a bunch of different variations. So we have the base. Love the black border on these cards. Then we have the black All Pro. And we have the black Topps All-Pro team. Awesome to pair these up. Then we have a brown variation numbered out of 2007. So we got the regular. Out of 2007, we have the All-Pro. And then last but not least, out of 2007, we have the league leaders in receiving yards. Then we'll get into the Topps Chrome Refractors. And these are just beautiful cards. Love the colors on these. Love how his signature lights up. So we got the regular. We have the Chrome All-Pro. And then we have the Chrome Refractor League Leaders. And again, just love the way that these colors pop. Man, these are sweet. And then put your glasses on because we have the X-Fractors. And check these babies out. Loving that checkerboard shine. So we got the league leaders. We got the All-Pro. And then we have the regular. And look at these babies shining. Love these. Then on top of that, we have a blue variation. Got the blue chrome. Then we'll get into the playoffs. We have a playoff base. Then out of 299, we have the gold. And then on top of that, we have out of 199, we have the black variation. Awesome to pair these up. Then we have some glossy variations. Out of 249, we have the silver. Love the look of these cards. Then out of 149, we have the gold. Got the mirror effect on these cards. Then we'll get into the contender season ticket. So we have the base. Then out of 199, we have a glossy variation. Loving that gloss. Love how the lettering lights up. Nice to pair these up. Then we have a 2007 Prestige Super Bowl Heroes. And to go along with that, out of 100, we have the glossy variation. Nice. Then we have a couple more Prestiges. So we have a Prestige Stars of the NFL. This one is the paper stock variation. And then out of 100, we have the glossy. Then we'll get into the scores. We have a score select. Then out of 750, we have a scorecard. Then I have a bunch of these Prestige League Leaders. We have quad cards and we have dual cards. So this first one is a quad card. So we got Reggie Wayne, Roy Williams, Chad Johnson, and Marvin Harrison. Receiving League Leaders. Then we have a Touchdown League Leaders quad. So we got Larry Johnson, Marvin Harrison, LT, and TO. Then we'll get into the dual cards. Touchdown League Leaders. We got TO and Marvin. And we'll get into the Receiving League Leaders. Chad Johnson and Marvin. And to go along with this, out of 100, we have a glossy variation of these two. Ocho Cinco was a beast back in the day. Then we have a 2007 Topps Finest. Then we have a Thread Century Stars. Then we have a Threads Dynasty. And we have Reggie, Marvin, and Peyton. Love the red, white, and blue. Then we have a Threads Generations. Michael Irving and Marvin. Nice to have these two on the same card. Then we have a 2007 Madden 08. Then we have a 2007 Donruss Elite. Nice, slick, glossy card. Then we'll get into the SPs. Then we have an SP Authentic. Super clean card. Then we have an SP Rookie Threads. Love his image in the background. Then we have an SPX. Love the blue on this card. Just look at the way that blue pops. Love this. Then we have a 2007 Topps Own the Game. Got some nice colored action going on. Then we have an Upper Deck Super Bowl card. Then we have an Upper Deck Season Highlights. Nice one-handed catch. And then last but not least, we have a sweet spot out of $4.99. Love the way that this gold pops. So that's it, guys. After all these Marvin pickups, that officially puts my Marvin Harrison count at. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.